Good evening, everybody. It's me, Cullen. Tonight I am using Haryana and Evans Undersea. Um, this is a very good scent. I know it has a lot of citrus. Grapefruit, I think, is the main note in it. I believe that's what it is. It smells really good. And also I have the Splishity Splash. Peter he changed the label. A lot of people have not liked this label. To me, it's weird. I think it's something that his children drew. So I understand. He said that this label means a lot to him, and I understand if his children drew this label. I understand that. If I don't know the story behind it, but if in the description, if he would say, this label is near and dear to my heart, my children drew this label or drew this picture for this label, and blah, 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 he probably wouldn't have got the criticism he's gotten for this label. And if people criticized him for a drawing that his kids did, then they're jerks. But he changed it, and the new label looks very similar, but it has an octopus on it now, so, I got to get it for sure, because now it has the big pelagic octopus on it. And tonight, I'm using the Outlaw. Once again, last night, I noticed that the blade wasn't lining up right, and I must have had a bad blade. Tonight I used a totally different blade. I used a feather. Tonight I used a different blade, put it on, and I screwed it on, lined up perfect. I unscrewed it, took it off, just threw it back on, screwed it on, lined up perfect again. I fooled with it and tried to make it line up messed up, and it lined up perfect again. So I must have had a bad blade. But the Alpha Outlaw, I'm doing the polishing for Steve at Alpha. He asked me if I had any of his razors or brushes, and I said no, and he said, well, would you like to try one? And so I said, yeah, I would like to try the Alpha. And so he sent me the Alpha, and then he also sent me this absolutely beautiful brush, and it has a gelled badger knot on it that is covered with delicious, scrumptious, that is covered with just great lather from Peter's soaps. And it looks like there's not a lot in there, and it looks like there's not a lot on this, but this knot and this, this knot's full of lather, and this bowl has plenty in it. But let's get on with this shave, because last night I really, really enjoyed the Outlaw and how it shaved, and I'm really wanting to see how this knot feels, and it is really good. I was talking to Steve about knots, and he said that he bought a bunch of gelled badger knots, and apparently he's had a problem selling them, I guess. I don't know why, but this one feels amazing. Before I use this brush, I cleaned it, and the way I clean brushes is generally I'll clean them with Blue Dawn. And then I have a little thing of soap from, I can't remember the name of the soap company, from Etsy. Wild Magnolia Farms, I think it is. Wild Magnolia Soap Company, something like that. It's a something bourbon soap. It smells, oh, and the razor blade I have in this is Tatra. And I put that in here because to me they're awful blades. And, excuse me, if a good razor can still give you a good shave with a bad blade, to me, that's when I know a razor, for me at least, is an absolute keeper. I gotta watch out for whatever that is right there. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, and seeing Steve right now, he just messaged me on Instagram. He said, yeah, it must have been a bad blade, because he said that's what he uses as feathers all the time. So, but it's kind of funny, you know, I said that I don't like these blades. These blades come when you get a razor from the Wet Shaving Club. They send these blades out. I don't know why they need to send out a different blade. It's probably because these blades are really cheap per 100. But in my opinion, they'd be better off sending out like Dorco Primes. That's such a good blade. With a razor. Dorco Primes, you could usually find them on either eBay or the Scamazon for usually anywhere from $6.99 to like $8.99. Some people will have them on there for like $10.99, and don't ever buy them for more than like $8.99 for 100 pack with free shipping. But Dorco Primes, I've tried the Titans and they were okay. I've tried the Dorco, what are the S3000s or 300s or whatever, and they were garbage. But the Dorco Prime, my favorite blades are Nassets, Dorco Primes, and then excuse me, I guess my next blade would probably be Gillette Platinums. No, Sputniks. Definitely Sputniks. Sputniks are absolute phenomenal blades. I got mine on eBay. I think it was like $16.99 for 100 free shipping from Russia. Yeah, I don't know why, if this is a knot that Steve has, I don't know why he's having a hard time selling them. Because wow, this knot is super, super good. Well, if I had enough money, which I don't, I would just offer to buy all of these knots from him. Because wow, these are, this is phenomenal. I don't know, have I only done one pass or two passes? I don't know. If y'all answered me, I can't hear you because this is recorded the day before. I think I've done two passes. Yeah, that knot is phenomenal. I love the handle. I believe it's made from aluminum, but it's a solid chunk of aluminum. Excuse all my goofy faces I make while I shave. And so, Steve, I thank you for the razor. This thing's phenomenal. And the brush. That knot is, see, I don't know if I think I've only done one pass. I think I got so ahead of myself. Have I gone up? I don't know. I don't even know what I've done for shaving. I get to talking on these videos and I think I've already gone up. It sounded like it. I see that one, that one. Okay, I don't think I did that pass yet. I don't know. If I already did 3, I'm doing 4 because I don't know what I did, and I'm enjoying this shave. But this knot on this brush is phenomenal. I love the look of this brush. This would be a brush that I have to choose what day I could use it on. There may be days when I go to use it and start making my lather and have to shift gears and choose a different brush and redo my shave of the day pick. just because of the way, I don't know how to, if you're only supposed to hold it down here to lather. That's the only way I could see to do it. But, you know, as you can see here, you know, there's lather down here. On days when I have my nerve issues, I don't think I'll be able to use this brush because, you know, when metal gets soapy, it gets slippery. So I'll just have to pick and choose what days, but that brush is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I don't think I've gone this way. It doesn't sound like it. I love the weight of it. That knot is, like I said, that knot is phenomenal. You know, and I gel knots, and what they've accomplished with that knot is some of it's characteristic of the hair, but it's also whoever treated that knot and gelled it knew how to gel it to get the result that was desired. You know, a lot of people think it's just as simple as putting some hair bleach on a knot and putting heat to it with a hair dryer. I wish it was that simple. Because not mixing the chemical right, you could actually fry your knot. And if you put it on for too short, you could just be wasting your time and money and doing nothing to the knot. If you do it for too long, once again, you could over-treat the knot and fry it. If you put it in too deep on the knot, you could ruin the knot by making it just zero backbone. You know, there's just so many factors depending on the hair, the type of chemical you're using, the time limits, and you know, and as you know, I use the same product over and over and over, and I know with the knots that I buy how many minutes and seconds per treatment to get the results that I want to get. But let me get all this cleaned up, and that was either 3 or 4, whatever, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. Let's go over what we used tonight. Tonight we used the Alpha, I don't know what the name is of this. I believe on his site it just has like a number. But this thing is gorgeous. Probably weighs, I don't know. Still losing a few hairs. It's brand new. Then we use the Alpha Outlaw with the standard plate. And I'm not sure what handle this is. I think this is the Bravo handle, I think. I'm going to reach out to him and see if there's a way for me to order the other handles. I don't know if you could order them separately. But he has one that's I think it's kind of in the testing phase. But we'll see. And I was doing some resin the other day and it spilled down my shirt. And now it's all permanently resinated. And then I used my Captain's Choice Bold that only the inside is still shiny and the outside is starting to tarnish, but it still has that disco ball effect. Then we used Ariana and Evans Undersea. When I first saw the soap, I thought it was called Under the Sea, but it's Undersea. But yeah, I believe it's grapefruit and something else. It's just beautiful, bright scent. Absolutely great. And then the Splishity Splash. But during the break, I rinse with warm water and cold water to get the soap off. Then I use witch hazel in my high dollar $1.99 misting bottle there. And then I use hyaluronic acid, and this is just vitamin C facial oil. And then we're going to finish it off with some Undersea Splishity Splash. And today I got in a new Master Soap Creations set. Ruby Forest, so I'm really excited to get that one going. I think I have three or 4 days before I get to that one, and I don't remember what tomorrow's scent is. But thank you for joining me. Tomorrow we'll be using a different razor. I believe it has been requested that tomorrow will be the Blackbird Titanium. And I'm not sure what soap it is, so that'll dictate what brush due to color scheme and bowl. So we'll go from there, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. I thank you once again for joining me for another pelagic shave. It's been a great time tonight having this shave, spending this time with y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves too. My friend Wayne tonight was making fun of me as usual, and I appreciate it. That I forgot on my video yesterday on my shave when I used kryptonite, that when I was talking about my shave soaps that I'm having made, that I forgot the name of it. The name of the shave soap is Pelagic Vibe, and it has a really cool, I can't wait for him to get here. Right now it's scheduled to be here Monday, so we'll see when it gets here. I'll show y'all the label on camera and everything, and that may, if it gets here Monday, depending on the time that may be my shave for Monday. If not, it'll be Tuesday. Sorry, got an eyelash that just fell into my eye. But we shall see y'all tomorrow, good Lord willing. Until then, take care, be safe, and God bless.